What's up, everybody? I'm Coach Tyler with Fencer's Edge, and today we are going to work on 5 exercises to improve your lunge. Now, these exercises are going to work on the strength of your lunge, the balance of your lunge, and the distance of your lunge. All right, so to get started with the first exercise, this one is going to be about building distance with your lunge, making your lunge even longer, so you can get more reach with those attacks and surprise your opponent with just a really long reaching lunge. All right, so for this exercise, we're going to sit down in the unguarded position, upper body centered, knees bent. Your knees being bent is probably the most important aspect to your lunge. Your legs are like springs. This is where all of your power, speed, and balance comes from. If you are trying to lunge with straight legs, you are not going to have a very powerful or explosive lunge. So that is the first key, is just sitting down nice and low, getting that nice deep knee bend with the legs, all right? So for this one, we're going to work on the distance of our lunge, and we're going to start off by making a nice small lunge. So not fully reaching. We're going to fully extend this back leg, but we're not going to go out super far with this first one. Now from this position, I'm just going to kick a little bit further and reach a little bit further, and then a little bit further, and then try and go a little bit deeper. All right, so we're really reaching and stretching out that lunge as far as we can go, okay? And then from here, we're going to work back and repeat. So here, kick, kick, and kick. So reaching out as far as you can go with that last one. And then work your way back. Again, lunge, kick, kick, kick. So stretch out that lunge, make it really deep. All right, so this next exercise is going to work on strengthening the back leg. It's also going to work on your balance, okay? So for making your lunge, this back leg is really the power driver. It's what's really going to drive and propel you forward with a nice explosive lunge. So we want to really make that back leg really strong and explosive and ready to just fire us forward with our lunges, okay? So for this one, we're going to lunge, and then from here we're going to rock all the way back, sitting down on that back toe and pushing back up into the lunge. Now this is going to work on your balance, which is really important for your lunge. If you're not solid and balanced, you're not going to be accurate. So we want to be nice and solid and balanced through this action and working on strengthening this back leg, pushing out into that lunge. All right? All right, so for this next one, we're going to work on, again, the explosiveness of our lunge, going from legs bent to powerful extension of that back leg and kick with the front foot. So for this one, I'm going to start off in a squat. So going down, both my toes are forward, I'm squatting down, and then from here, I'm going to push and drive forward into that lunge. Okay? Again, I want to land nice and solid, nice and balanced, squat, and push, drive into that lunge. Okay? All right, so for this next one, we are going to, again, work on that explosive push of the back leg to push and drive us forward, and we're going to try and travel a little bit with our lunge. So for this one, we're going to start off in that unguarded position, nice deep knee bend, upper body centered, that's where your balance comes from. And from here, I'm going to lunge, I'm going to rock halfway back, and then push and try and travel forward with that lunge again. Rock back and push. Rock back, push and travel with that lunge. Okay? Again, sit down, we'll lunge, we'll rock back, push, rock back, push, Lock back, push. All right, so for this next one, we are going to concentrate on the front foot this time, okay? So for this one, we're gonna be in the unguard position, and we're gonna lift the toe. So from this unguard position, lift the toe, and we're going to kick and try and point our toe as high up as we can. So from here, lift, point, and we're gonna really concentrate on landing on the heel and rolling down to the toe. So again, lift, point, and concentrate on landing on the heel of that front foot. So from here, lift, point, heel, and roll down. One more time, lift, point, heel, and roll down. Okay? Lift, point, heel, and roll down. All right? It's really important to really get that toe lifted when you lunge. This is going to get you extra distance, and it's also going to help with the balance of the landing for the lunge. If you are lunging flat-footed or landing on the toe first, you're not going to get as much reach, and you're going to be off balance, because when you land on your toe, your momentum continues to fall forward, and your knee will go in front of this ankle, and you won't be balanced and nice and solid with that landing. Whereas if you land on the heel of that lunge, you're going to get extra reach, and you're going to be nice and solid, and you're going to sink down into your lunge rather than falling forward with the lunge. All right, so for the last bonus exercise, this one is going to work on adding movement with the lunge and timing of when to lunge with that footwork, okay? So for this one, it helps if you have a really long space that you can work with. About the length of a fencing strip is great. If you don't have a whole lot of space, there's ways that you can kind of get around that, which I'll be showing you in this video, because I don't have a very wide camera angle here, so I'll just be doing it in a short distance, okay? So from the unguard position, we're gonna take one advance and lunge, recover back nice and low by collapsing this back leg, okay? And then we'll take two advances, 1, 2, and lunge, recover back nice and low, then 3, 1, 2, 3, lunge, recover back nice and low, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, lunge, and recover back nice and low. You can turn around in your space and make 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lunge, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, lunge. Okay? So you can do that for the length of the strip. You can go up to 10 advances before the lunge. It's a really great exercise to work on that timing, okay? We want to try and keep that transition nice and smooth. We don't want to have a pause in between our advance and our lunge. So for example, you don't want to take one advance, pause, lunge. You want to try and keep it smooth, so it'd be one advance, lunge, recover back, 2 advances, lunge, okay? So there's not a hard pause in between your last advance and your lunge, okay? If you are a little bit more advanced, you can add a tempo change with your last advance there. So for example, we'll just do 3 advances, so I can do 2 slow, and then my last one will be small, accelerated before the lunge. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, okay? So you can add that kind of tempo change and have a really small, fast, accelerated last advance before the lunge. So you can add on advances each time. This one will do 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? So accelerating that last advance before the lunge. All right, everybody, that does it for this video. I hope it helps you take your lunge from to whoa. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments below. As always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, have fun, work hard, practice, and stay motivated.